Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie. If you need a pillow, you need anything, I know I gave you a water. But this is Live Free TV, and this is my first guest. So I know I have guests on Friday, and we're going to have Kendra back again. This is Kendra Shaw. She's Shaw. You know, I'm from New York, so I'm going to say it my way. So she know. Actually, this is a dear sister of mine who we met because she was watching my videos, and I decided to do a retreat in North Carolina at Eno River Park. Right. And it was beautiful. She came. We roughed it. We was G's after we came.
I didn't even think it was rough. I was like having a great time.
We had the raw foods. Do you remember? Yo,
the food was so good. I would never forget. And she was talking the other day about how it stormed out there. And you know, it was like when we got back out the woods. It was like everybody was like, "Oh, you know, there was a terrible storm. There was flooding and this and that."
Yes,
I remember sleeping. I remember saying when we were there, I got the best sleep in that storm. Like I felt like I slept in the river. Like I don't even know if that makes sense.
And you know what? You remember because y'all went to the cabin, right?
Yeah, we did. That one night we went down and slept in a cabin, but the whole cabin was open.
Right.
So it had doorways, but they were open. It had windows, but they were open. So we were next to the river, like directly next to the river. And so all night, all you hear is like the water. Oh, it was the best sleep I ever had. We were literally just sleeping on the floor in, you know, our sleeping bags and stuff. But I slept so good. It
was magical, y'all.
Really
I felt the same way. We were in the tent. Everybody else got rained out.
Yeah,
so they went to the cabin.
Yep, that's right.
And we was in the tent and made it through the whole entire night. So this was already magical. And it wasn't until us coming out the wilderness, all those black folks, the white folks was like, y'all was in there almost like, don't you know it was a storm? And then my ex says, I knew when I left because we had to go pick up somebody else that was trying to come in at night. And he said he had her when he went on the other side.
And it was dark.
Yeah,
they walked through that was really
powerful too. It was powerful.
Yeah, like I thought that was really.
That was like the Harriet Tubman.
They had to go get her. It was like it had to be a mile walk.
It had to be a mile walk.
And in the dark, in the pitch black with her bag. She didn't get there till like midnight. Right. Oh, it was so beautiful.
Yeah, we worked that. And
so what did he say? What happened when he went out there?
He said that people were telling it's a terrible storm coming.
Oh, so there was people like out in the parking lot.
But he didn't want to tell me. So he knew. So he never told me. He didn't tell me too. After we walked out, everybody's like, "Where are y'all coming from?" I was like, "Oh, wait."
Because like, how would it would have been us? Imagine us at like midnight, all trying to get up out of there.
Yeah,
I'm glad we did.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, he made a good call.
He made a good call. It was deep. So we met, as you can see, and then she saw me. The after the weave situation.
Yeah, that's right.
So Kendra, first of all, I'll tell them the story, but tell us a little bit about you. I'm going to have them welcome you in, and we're going to be able to get their comments.
I'm so excited.
Yes. So Kendra, I know we're going to telling our stories, but let them know about who we are and where we are. And ladies, as you come in, please leave a comment and do what we normally do. And I think I'm on Live Free TV. But anyway, you tell me about yourself. I'm going to keep my phone actually with me.
Okay.
So that if you need somebody who wants to.
Hey y'all, I'm on the other side.
Yeah, that's right.
This is so funny to me, y'all. Y'all had to bear with me by my laughter because she is so funny.
Yes, I say. And I see 7 people. Leave some comments so I make sure that we're good and I can see y'all. So yes. So
I'm in a tissue.
I know.
So yeah, I seen. Well, okay. So first of all, I've been following Sister Lisa Marie for almost the whole 10 years, probably like 8. Back over at the Blackberry Beauty. We're gonna leave Blackberry Beauty in the past, but we did love it in the time we had, and the opportunity to be here now in this new space. But so I saw the video. Well, no. So wait. I have to give thanks to her for. Who she is, what she has done, what she's doing. I mean, really, I cannot thank her enough. I always describe her and tell people she's my cyber auntie, like the things that I had not learned in my life, she have taught me, that I had not learned in my childhood, she have taught me, and I'm just so grateful to be able to be in her presence. Thank you for for your work and for who you are.
Thank you.
Really, for real.
So
I saw her videos, where she was talking about her learning experiences.
It was a great lecture.
Yeah, her learning experiences about her hair.
Right. Especially the weave.
Yeah, especially after the weave. When she took the weave out, she was like done. Like, okay, I didn't know she was gonna cut it, lock it, twist it around. I didn't know what was gonna happen. So I was like, let me tell her I got some stuff for her, because I've gone through a similar experience.
Yes.
So growing up, I started getting braid extensions and weaves when I was like 17, 18 years old. They took my hair out. Well, my hair was already, I went natural when I was like 16.
Okay.
And I cut all my hair off. I had a little cut, but it was dry and didn't look cute. And I realized that my hair wasn't really necessarily even. So I started doing the braids and the weaves as another, because like, what am I gonna do with my hair, right? So exactly. So I started doing the braids and the weaves, and my hair was still dry, brittle, falling out. I always had the hair that people talk down on a lot. When I was a child. When I was a child, I got a perm when I was 3, so I never knew what my hair really looked like. And so when I went back natural when I was 16, I was like, okay, maybe they're right? Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I do have the hair that nobody wants, right? Yes. And so I went through the whole phase of covering it up with different processes, and it didn't actually grow. It just got worse. So let's see what happened after when did the transition happen. Actually, that went on for years. So my edges left me. This was all the way bald.
Edges for days.
This was all the way bald. Wow. I got a picture too. I'm gonna show you.
Oh yes.
I hope it y'all can see.
So for y'all that think the edges is done, she got something for you. I felt the difference in no time. Oh yeah, I think they can see.
Yeah, I think y'all can see that. That was the difference. A picture that I have at least. Like this, it was it was worse than this.
Right.
It was like back. Hold on, how you do it on the?
You got it. I know. Like
way back. Okay, it was way back here. Right. My edges.
Gotcha.
And
Great.
And so I wanted to I wanted to be able to wear my hair. I was not opposed to the braids and the weaves and stuff. But if I cannot pull my hair out of that and it still be as beautiful as it was created, then I was not happy with that. So then I went through a whole phase where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fix my hair and myself. Actually, that was one of the times where I was really, really vibing with what Sister Lisa Marie had to say. So I was doing my raw foods, I was going out and exercising, getting the sun, doing my nature. So I was like, you know what, I gotta do my hair at the same time. I gotta I'm level up, so I was already creating, shea butter, body butters with my mom and stuff. And I started experimenting with the herbs and oils that I already was using, adding a couple more. And I ended up coming up with these hair products that literally changed the course of my hair.
Wow. They are amazing. I've never experienced anything like them in my life.
Thank you.
That's why I really wanted to have her on, y'all, because something like roots, I feel like something your grandmama from the South would put together and be like, baby, put that on there.
That's how it was when I created it.
Yeah, it's really the soul is in there. Like, I'm going to always use it, even though I'm going to use it in between my times. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to the salon and proper hair care. She knows all of it. But I will purchase my next batch. And I will once a month give myself that treatment, and then she's gonna do the long and short one. So twice a month I can do the shorter and one the longer. But keep telling people, like, I love the story.
So y'all, like I said, I had the hair where people could maybe be like, you sure you want to be natural? I mean, like, really those hurtful comments and things, And
I was called Brillo pad when I was a kid.
Yeah, so. I mean, all of that, and it really, really, really has become a passion of mine. So, I almost don't like to acknowledge us as the 4C because it does feel like the bottom of the system. But at the end of the day, if you want to categorize it, we have 4C hair, maybe beyond.
Maybe beyond.
Like, really.
Come on down. Like the people say 4G.
Like 4Z. I don't know. Take it to, put it on 7.
Put it on 7.
We got 7 ether hair.
We got 7 ether hair, which is spirals. and energy goes up the spiral. So that's a higher frequency,
Yep.
like the snake and the kundalini. So really, we have the best in the
It
sense
is so
of
divine.
the African divine here. So she's right. We need to take it on 4, put it on 7, and add in that ether, and then complete it with the 9. I mean, she's right, because and I think that's what I'm loving about this conversation is we're embracing it and understanding it's not what I know scientifically they say proving that 4C is the weakest here. I don't think we should even be using words like that.
No, cut it out.
Right. I don't believe that. Be like, well, no, it just means it's so and it's brittle. No, if you know how to put we like a lot of water.
A lot.
And that is something I learned from you, from the other women. And it's when do my hair fail is when I don't water it.
Yeah. So
most of us can say that.
Yeah. Oh, it's
the most
true.
basic thing.
Yeah.
Don't water it, and then put some braids in it
And see what happens. Well, we saw what happened when we was there.
And then me, like, you want to talk about the 9 ether or the crown. For me, so I think a lot of us are like spiritual women, and it's okay. Listen, ladies, the ones that can rock the weave, I was trying to rock it with y'all, so I ain't mad at your weave. Some of your weird weaves, your hair be like growing.
Yeah.
So I know it's not that, but I realized it was like trying on different shoes. It wasn't my fit.
Know yourself.
Like my head felt like I couldn't breathe. I was more concerned with I really was like, I was trying to get air in. Oh, God's like, ish. Like, you mean so there's
like a permanent head.
Well, think about that, the sebum and the whole idea of what you call the follicles, right? If the hair grows out of it, that must mean in some way it's alive. It breathes like a plant. Because like a plant, it grows from the root, right? So I realized that you're breathing through your head and not even knowing it. Because it's just a natural thing that you walk the world, you see, but you're actually breathing through your ear. So if somebody just cuts that off, I couldn't.
And like you were talking about the soft spot.
And then the soft spot. That's the baby soft spot that we knew then. Well, everybody knew about the soft spot. Like, don't touch that baby soft spot. Hold that baby right.
Yeah.
You know, some people in the soft spot, but it's still there. Yeah. So,
and we breathe through it. I really resonated.
That was because it was cut off, and I was like, "Wow, my breathing is coming off." Yes, and I think though, what I like about braids, though, and this is just for me, is that which everybody told me, or even crochet, which is that when you get that scalp, people just saying you can't get to your scalp. It's like, that's going to be fine. That's what I thought. But what I realize is, no, your scalp needs that ear. And when you wear braids, which is very traditional, braids go back to our ancient times in Africa. And even when we took it up to I'll say for us, the South, where this braids was actually used, the cornrows, for escape routes to tell you what you got.
I saw that. Yeah.
Right. So when I think about like braids is ancient, braids is beautiful, cornrows that's our stuff. Nobody else's. I mean, we knew that. So I think that it's a lot of reasons why maybe I feel more. It feels African to me. I still get to be sexy and feel my sexy on.
I love the braids. So, she was doing the braids, y'all, and traveling.
Come on. But the thing is, I want to know, like I was saying to her, we all need to be fair to hairdressers. So hairdressers, we are not going to give you the raw deal or the bad rap. Some people say, my hairdresser ruined my hair with them braids. Wait a second now. Like me, did you leave them in for 6 weeks and never watered them?
Yeah.
Like, I think that, like, in being fair, she told me how long I could keep them. She told me to water them. She told me to oil them, and I did not do it. I believe, and this is why I have Kendra on, I believe that you could have your hair, if you go to Salon and get your braids, if that's your go-to, or your weave for some, if that's your go-to, or a wig for others, if that's your go-to, and still have beautiful hair. Because it's how we care for it. With the braids, before the braids, tomorrow I'm getting my braids. So I'm gonna wash my own hair later, and so I can strengthen my hair before installation.
Yep, that's right.
So can you tell us a little bit about what do you think about before installation? What is the hair needing to be before we start getting something like a braid style that's probably gonna last 2 to 3 weeks?
So basically, we're gonna go over the regimen, the hair regimen.
For sure.
Different options of it. So technically, I guess we're talking about 3. There's a full hair regimen, there's a quicker hair regimen when you don't have time, and then there's definitely a prepping hair regimen when you maybe are going to get braids or you're going to not even be able to do your hair for an extended period of time. Let's just say you're going out of town, you're going to put some 2-strand twists in or something like that, even if it might be braiding your own hair back, anything, and you're not going to do anything with it. the only difference in that, and I just address that now, is that you're just gonna put on more product. You know,
Right.
it's gonna be,
Put on more product.
it's gonna be lathered on a little thick,
good.
so that as the hair starts to drink it in, and as the weather starts to wear it away, and the scarf starts to suck it away,
right.
you know, you still have a lot left over.
Gotcha.
You know, so in the beginning, your hair will be like you might think it's oily or greasy or too much. You know, it will be too much to just wear it out like that. But when you're gonna protect it out, it's gonna be the perfect amount. You know, so you just adding more extra layers of protection.
Great. And you talked about also the heat protecting, because my hair, most hairstylists, they want your hair blow drying so that they can handle it, which is fine. So she blow dries my hair. You said that you have a heat protector.
I do. So this is another thing. Let me clarify this right now. So I actually make made to order products currently. Sister Lisa Marie has inspired me to go ahead and really put my business out there and put myself out there. So I'm excited about that transition to that. Yeah. But so as of now, I do have an option to make a heat protectant. One of the important things though about heat protectants is to put a heat on your hair. Now I don't put heat on my hair, but from my research and my experience from when I did put heat on my hair, if you're going to use natural products and not something that you get out the store, you have to be careful actually about the oil that you use. So certain oils they will fry your hair because their heating point is too low. So certain perfect oil. If you want to have one, use heat on avocado oil. It doesn't heat until maybe 450 degrees. Please don't use no flat iron or blow dry at 450 degrees.
Don't do that.
So you use that. You put, of course, essential oils always. You know, so these products
pull some out.
Blend. Yeah, let's pull some out.
Outside, like y'all, her products. I'm not exaggerating, and we're gonna get to all these comments before you go. And thank you for 23 people. Thumbs up. You know what? I just thought about it while she's showing you. I just thought about it that I could do this. Spirit told me to do it on the big screen. I'll show you. Wait.
Yes.
Okay, y'all.
Lab, y'all.
Yeah, you said, okie dokie. Oh, no, I'll put them in the chat. Oh, that's right, because this one I could chat. No, I didn't even want to put it there. Hold on. They could see it in the chat, but I want to put it. I got to create a banner. Yes, I got to create a banner.
Oh, yeah, the banners. I was loving that feature. That is so cool.
Yes. All right, y'all.
Like, sure, subscribe.
Did I say sure? I didn't say share.
Oh, got an edit button.
Oh, no. Oh, does? Thank you. Y'all gonna have to be patient. Y'all know, share. For sure, share. Share. Let's see. That's H. Oh, because I got my head on the wrong home key. My home rows keys, y'all. The home row.
Can you get the oils? You didn't use them all, did you?
No.
I just have the conditioner.
I'm gonna bring it on. So I'll get the rest of the stuff.
Thank you so much.
Keep chatting with them.
Okay. Hey, y'all. I'm still cracking up. So, what I was gonna say is, these products are crafted with herbs and oils. And there was something else she had made me think that I was gonna say, but now I done forgot. Well, she went to go get the rest of the products. I will tell y'all about the deep. You know what? I'm not even gonna tell you about the deep conditioner because we're gonna go down the regimen. I'm gonna tell you about each product as we go down the regimen. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. She came back quick, y'all.
Oh yeah, my little something off there flying.
I know it. So
did y'all see the like, share, subscribe button?
Oh,
there's not a button, but y'all need to like, share the banner, subscribe. I will keep that for the future. Like, share, subscribe. Okay.
So yeah, let's just get right into you know what? One more thing, because I did want to also show y'all my grandmother's before and after pictures.
Oh,
this is my grandmother too? Yeah. Oh yeah.
No.
And she has a whole nother She has a whole nother
good
hair texture than me, but so that was also a testament to the versatility.
She has gray hair,
and she had
for the gray hair.
Yes, some completely silver hair.
Right.
I'm hoping. Okay, there we go.
Right.
I get mixed up with that. Okay, there we go. So this is when her hair had completely broken off. She was in a nursing home and for about a month, and she wasn't able to do her hair how she liked to, and so the relaxer part of it broke off, and her curls were left.
Gotcha.
And so I I started treating her hair. I was like, you know what? I don't think you'll be able to get another perm because I think it just fell out, you know.
Right.
And so I started treating her natural hair for her, thinking, you know, okay, whatever else. And this is what happened after I was using the products. It grew back so beautifully, so thick, so natural. And no matter what she wanted to do with it, at that point, she has a healthy foundation.
This stuff works.
And that's what this is about, having a healthy foundation for your hair. We have supreme hair.
Ahead,
we
sister.
can do anything with it.
That's right.
But you have to start with healthy hair.
That's right. So that's a great one for the installation, ladies. Start with healthy hair, because you did tell that story about you had to admit, your hair was dry after the braids, but it was dry before the braids.
It was.
So not advisable that if your hair's in a weak state, which most of us would naturally do, is go for installations.
Yeah, because you're like, I just need to cover it up.
Right. Maybe you might not want to do that.
Resolve it.
You know what's going to happen, like me, when I realized that, you can keep wearing braids, so you can't keep wearing braids.
Right.
To the point that, so do you want the hair underneath or not? And I think when you showed up in my life, I knew then I want my hair underneath. So I'm loving that you're here. Mm-hmm. So please tell us about the process.
Okay, so we're gonna go through the regimen. Now this is the long version of the regimen. Uh-huh. So this can take you, depending on your speed, anywhere from an hour to 3 hours.
Yeah.
Or 4. Yeah,
depending on it too.
Exactly. Depending on what kind of style you want. Yeah, this goes all the way from before washing to finished styling. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and get right into the regimen. So your wash day could be once a week. Now, that's what I was going to speak to. Knowing yourself. Right. That goes beyond knowing our history and who we are, where we come from as melanated people. It really does mean know yourself individually, right? That's and that does not just speak to your spirit, because of course you should know your soul, right. But you need to also know your hair. What is your skin like? That's right. Of course, she always speaks on what can you eat and can't eat, right? You have to know your own self. When I do this, what then happens? And that only is going to apply to you and nobody else. Right. And so you have to know yourself, right? And so because you say once a week, but I know my hair does well every 2 weeks. Exactly. It doesn't even need the once, so it needs every 2 weeks. It's perfect. Exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, I figured it's going to. Yeah. So this is a once a week, but again, know yourself. Right. And in the beginning, some of you gave me good advice. You said maybe in the beginning, though, you should go, if you're repairing, we should do maybe once a week. Do more. Your hair is like crying for the water. That's right. At one point, I was just wetting my hair every day. I did it today, as a matter of fact, again. Yeah, the water will heal it. Okay. So this is how many steps? This is a 5-step regimen. Good. So the first thing you do is you take your hair and you want to lightly detangle it. They also can call this pre-poo. So you get a couple names for it: pre-poo, pre-oiling. You can do some detangling in there too. The product that I offer with that, and y'all bear with me for my labels because I gotta work those out. But this stuff is power. And pre-poo is before the shampoo. Before you shampoo your hair. Because I never used to know that when I first came out with the terms. Before you shampoo. I recommend pre-poo because when I started pre-pooing, it helped me. But that right here, this is the name of the game. What is it? Tell us about this is I hope y'all can see it. My labels are not oil and waterproof, so I need to fix that. But this is the herbal hair oil. It is powerful. It's powerful. It's like roots. It's like some type of something your grandmama would give you. You'd be like, together myself. It's so rooted. It is literally perfect. It's the herb. It's natural. It's sassafras and you might not have them, but it feel like that. That's very interesting that you said that. Really, because that's what I feel. That whole sassafras. That was one of sassafras was one of my paternal family's herbal specialties. Wow! So like if they made even down to iced tea in the refrigerator, it was made of sassafras up in there. That's right, Southern style. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. So on your dirty hair before you shampoo it, you take a spray bottle. Matter of fact, I have my spray bottle. I was telling her that I love we realize how important that it may be to have a good spray bottle.
We need a good spray bottle.
So
and
this
some
is the one I
tools.
was telling her. Even if your hand is greasy, because your pinky holds it, so it's not slipping.
Right.
But you dampen your hair. You know, you could do section by section. You dampen your hair, and then you apply the herbal hair oil. Just smooth it in. And this is another part that we talked about. It is very important to smooth your hair through this whole regimen. So you just smooth in the oil in, and it's going to start to just melt through your hair. And so you can start taking your finger, pulling it apart. You come across a knot. This is so important. You come across a tangle, a knot. Don't rip through your hair. Touch your hair like it's sacred, like it is, you know. And so let your hands be water through your hair. And so if there is a blockage, you don't force your way through it. You glide around it. You find a way to, like water, to do your hair like it's a dance, you know, like you are water, you know. And so glide through those knots. If it's too bad, just cut it off. Just cut that one little knot off.
That's right.
Cut it off.
That's
you know. And so that's what you do with this oil. It is, and then you can put, you know, like the cap on, the shower cap. That's another thing we were talking about. Sometimes for this hair, the little shower caps that a lot of us get at the Dollar Tree. I used to do the same thing.
She laughed at my Dollar cap. She right. Like, what you do with that?
It'd be like this much. Like all the rest of the hair be out.
Yeah, she right. She's like, we're gonna have to do better. I was like,
so somebody might know who's selling the shower caps for the melanated women. We need the bigger ones, right? But make sure that your edges are covered, especially if you're working on revitalizing those.
Right.
So I just use the store plastic bag. I'm not gonna lie.
That's much better.
Because it just covers everything. And then maybe put a hat on.
Plastic bag is perfect. Yeah.
Chill out. But now this is a part of
put a hat on, right?
This is a part of the short regimen. We just throw the short regimen in with the long regimen. If you don't have time to let that sit, don't let it sit. Doing even the smallest amount of all these things is beneficial. If you know you have somewhere to be, if you know you have something else you need to do, like you were going to juice all your vegetables that day, and then you mess around because you're so obsessed with your hair and spend 7 hours, even the 4 hours that you know you don't have, don't do that. Doing a little bit with your hair, with yourself, period. If you can do a little bit in all the different categories that you're trying to improve, and that is better than spending 10 hours or all your time on a thing that, you know,
that's real.
Everything else will be abandoned. Don't abandon everything else for your hair. Don't abandon the rest of your life for your hair.
Go ahead.
So the shorter part of this part of step 1 is don't do the sitting process. Just go ahead, get in the shower and get ready to start washing your hair.
Right, because it will penetrate because it's so powerful for somebody who actually used it. And it's highly concentrated, meaning it's a lot goes a long way.
Yep.
So she told me once it gets down to a certain level, add water to it.
No, not this.
Not this?
Not the herbal hair oil. That's
Is that what? Is that the shampoo?
The shampoo.
Okay, good. So I don't talk about
shampoo.
Don't do that. But this
don't add water to the oil. Don't add water. I mean, it won't really do anything, but
it's
going to separate.
Yeah. It's almost like, syrup, but not as thick. But I'm telling you,
remind you of molasses.
Molasses. It reminds you of molasses. This is country, y'all. This the Southern good stuff. This
and I am very country indeed.
She country indeed. I got all my Southerners around me. This is what I always wanted to do. I had Goddess, your Miss. I got Kendra. I got a Southern friend, so my suit is Southern. I'm soaking up the Southern life. This is Southern in the bottle. This is black Southern love. It's the herbs your mama said, go on there and pick that so and so, and you didn't know what she told you, but she described it.
Yeah.
I've never had this experience, so yes, but very concentrated. So anyway, a little goes a long way.
It really does.
I actually kept it in my hair, not washed it out, but I've been wetting my hair in my braids. I braided my hair in sessions every day. So every day, but you can do whatever because after a while you'll find it. But when I went to re-moisturize, I put this in, and then I sealed it with the right here.
I can't wait to get there.
Yeah, I sealed it.
This is one of my favorits, actually. As simple as it is, it's just my favorite. Anyway,
and so my hair cover. Go on, quick.
After you do that, you get in the shower and you wash your hair. Now, washing your hair. So we're gonna talk about the water, right? You have to put water on your hair and lots of it. So during the shower washing process, get in there, get your hair wet.
Just touch it.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay, y'all. So get in there now. Okay, that's another thing. People talk about should you wash your hair in sections or should you not? This goes back to the don't sacrifice the rest of your life for your hair. if you have time to wash your hair in sections, it will take a little bit more time, but if you have time, it will help you. So maybe you have a lot of tangles. If you're trying to get those out, do the sections, and then make sure you don't get the tangles back in your hair. So next time you probably can just wash your hair all in one big section. As long as it's not really tangled, you'll be fine.
Right.
So sometimes, I have a 1-year-old, so sometimes I just wash this side and this side.
That's right.
The important thing in the shower is that you let the water actually not only moisturize your hair, it will detangle your hair. The weight of the water,
that's right,
pulls our hair down. And so it allows you, again, gliding. Literally, your fingers are like this, gliding through your hair and going all the way down from the root. I detangle from the root to the tip, which is the opposite. You'll hear a lot of people say this way, but actually this way works best for me. And you pull it apart like this. If you come across a tangle, pull it apart, gliding through your hair like butter, And so like water. Water is the best, right? And so you let the water allow you to detangle each section. Then you hold the bottom of your hair like this right here, and you put the shampoo in, and you focus on your scalp. Oh, it's gonna feel so good. Right. I just can't wait.
So
it's time for me to wash my hair.
Hold
that hair taut.
Right. And
this
then
this is for that 7 ether hair, right?
Right. 7 ether. That's right.
So we've spoken a little bit. One of the reasons that we wear braids the way we do, that we stretch our hair the way that we do, is because the sebum, like you were speaking on, it's able to get down the entire hair strand.
Right.
So if the hair shaft, Right. So if it only gets down this much, then that's why you always feel like your new growth is so soft and luxurious. And you're like, oh, this is so soft. Why is this soft? This is dying, and you need to stop it. You need to like, wait a minute.
You need to stop it.
It's not supposed to be cracked down here and smooth up here.
Right.
So when you get about here, that's when you stopped taking care. You did something. You messed up somewhere, and that is because the sebum. That is the main reason. The sebum can't get down here.
Yes.
So you have to have your hair stretched in order for it to your natural oils to flow down your hair, and they will make your hair soften and grow.
So you're recommending also when you say that so you said holding it,
so that it doesn't tangle while you're washing it. Because sometimes we used to just wash our hair like
can't do that. No. So let me say, so that's one technique for making sure it doesn't tangle on itself.
Yeah.
And that you're
not
getting
it
it.
Tangle on itself.
Okay. And then the other thing is, you talked to there's 2 things here. The other thing you mentioned, which maybe you didn't, but you showed the motion, was the preening.
Yeah, I did that.
The preening.
Yeah.
They call it preening in the water on the hair washing because it's that same idea.
Okay.
It's to get the sebum from here.
Yeah.
Because you're right, it won't naturally go down.
I didn't know there was a term for that.
Yeah, when you preen.
You have to do that.
What she said. Right. You took
preening. Okay.
Just give the name and tell us the technique.
So you literally are just smoothing your hair down. Again, through the whole regimen, smoothing the hair is so important. And that's what it is actually doing, is bringing the sebum down the hair.
Right.
Now this is very important. What shampoo are you using?
Oh.
So the shampoo will strip away the natural oils of your hair. We don't have to strip all that away. We are not of other races. Our hair cannot handle being stripped in that way. We have to be very gentle with ourselves. I always love on the movie Coming to America when they talk about washing the hair with juices and berries. We really have to treat our hair like that. We have to treat our hair and our bodies and of course everything else, our spirit and everything.
That's right.
As royal as it is, we are we deserve that.
We deserve that. And I love that. And you feel all of that in her products. You feel like somebody said, you don't have no time for your hair? Like, that's what I feel like. That's like the second name. It should be, you don't have no time for your hair products, right? Like, wake up. Like, this is, your hair is our connection, what they say, to the divine, our antennas to Jah. Like, this stuff is important. And most women, we feel either our most beautifulest, if you will, when our hair is looking the way we want it to.
Yeah.
And with her products, you don't have to just look good on the outside when you're wearing, like I said, our installations for those sisters that might be doing the weaves, for me that likes the braids or extensions. And what I love that you said, which you made me think of something else, when I remember I was also wearing my hair in the cornrows with the beads without the extensions. But you're saying you still have to. You still have to wet it.
You still have to wet your hair, no matter what. And we're gonna get to the daily part, but every day you have to wet your hair. And so in the beginning, she's been drenching her hair, which is completely fine. Yeah. Now sometimes some people worry about not getting too frizzy, like if they have twists, so if you don't want too much frizz, you can absolutely just use a little spray bottle. That would be the smart thing to do. And then you can wipe the water down. I'm wearing head wraps, so for me, she's right. I know I'm gonna wear head wraps all week, so I will only drench my hair those times. Yep. Because I don't. It's frizzy. It's gonna change the whole hairstyle. Right. Exactly. It's frizzy. It's already. So I know it. But she's right. If you are wanting to still have your water intake, your hair, but you also want to wear the style, even if it's in the 2-strand twist, be sure to not drench it. Only drench it if you know, like me, I'm doing head wraps, hats all week. And again, knowing yourself, you may drench it and you still think it looks great. Go with what you think, and that's another thing that I have definitely always appreciated in her messages. Care about what you look like. That is not being this woke spiritual mindset does not mean I'm just gonna not care about what I look like. That's right. We love being beautiful, and that is completely okay. That is in our DNA and our nature. Okay, like this. I mean, let me just say, true student, like love really. This queen because y'all know I believe in that. That's why I came to y'all, because I care so much about the way I look that I want to be healthy when I'm doing it. And I thought, you saw me go through my hair crisis, and I'll take you always with me. And I said to myself, I had come to a conclusion. I said, okay, I love all the steps, and I'm actually going to do it. Now, every week, that probably ain't going to happen. So I asked her, could you come on also and address the many busy women? I'm a busy business woman, and she's a mom, right? And so she can speak to the mother and all the other ways and why you're busy. And that's why I really love it. So her product, like you said, you can do it once a month. You can do it once a week. It just depends on you. Your same message. It just depends on you. If you go to a salon, like obviously I'm doing these days, and this is what I like to do. But now I know I can skip the shampoo and the extra money that you pay for the shampoo because I'm coming in with my own hair shampooed. I'm coming in with my own hair moisturized. A lot of those products can be drying if they don't work for you. And it could be so cold because my hairdresser uses the Giovanni. But I remember for me, when I used Giovanni, when the hair craze was first coming started, it didn't work for me. For you. It didn't work for me. Like I don't particularly like Giovanni. So I'm now coming with my hair wash, and thanks to her, I'm able to do that. But keep going. So we just go into the next step. So we talked about the shampoo. And there's also something I saw is actually a black soap shampoo. So we were talking about the being thank you. We were talking about the being gentle with your hair. You don't want to have too harsh of a shampoo. There are many options for shampoos that are not harsh. Black soap, however, is my favorite. Yes. Is there sage in it? No, there's rosemary maybe. It is rosemary. It's the rosemary. That's the one that might be closest to sage. But I love it. Yeah. And it's got that, let me just again, as a customer, it feels so good. It has that same thick, that same molasses, that sassafras, that country for you, that good stuff. Like this is she done got Africa and the Carolinas in the goddamn bottle. That's all I'm gonna say. Like if you ain't even Southern and don't know nothing about the South, you will be an honorary one after this. It just captured our grandmothers. How did you? I want to ask you that because I'm so fascinated by that. Like, how did you rely on your roots? Like, how did this come to you, darling? Yeah, so all of this has actually been intuition. So I would have the herbs from possibly eating them or using them on my body, and then I just get into the zone, and into the lab, and I'm like, let me put this in this jar with this, and then roll this together, and then do. There you go. Before you know it, it just leads you, got you. Before you know it, it's a perfect product, and so it that's just the way that it's been over the years. So also the backstory part, I forgot to give you guys training herbalism. I'm actually in my first herbalism class currently right now, and it is a class about the Southern herbal tradition, and so it's just so funny that we're having this conversation. It's a thing. The herbs. I'm bringing your herbs. I'm bringing powerful men too that are into the herbs. This herbal thing from the South,
That's our thing.
Yeah.
We didn't. Okay. Southerners use it more than just putting roots on somebody, because that's what people think. Because my mom used to be like, yeah, they do roots in the South too. That was the whole idea of like when you combed your hair, you took your hair out of the comb and we burnt it. My grandmother from North, right? My grandmother from North Carolina. Mm-hmm. So that was a tradition that was passed down.
And so I'm from Maryland.
You from Maryland?
Yeah, I'm from Maryland. However, depending on where you're from in Maryland, you are also country too.
You better believe it. They know.
So I am not from the city in Maryland. Right. I am from the country, and so is my entire lineage. And so my great grandmother, who I lived with until her transitioning, who lived with us as well, she practiced not allowing your hair to just go in the trash or be
out there
anywhere. So what they say actually, so we add to the why, it is because they say if a bird
I love the bird part,
gets your hair and makes a nest with it, it can set you crazy.
Can make you crazy,
and you can actually develop headaches. So it is a good thing to consider.
It's all and that's so wonderful for us. And mine was too, that somebody could do something with your hair.
Absolutely.
So if somebody want to do some badness to your hair or to you, they can play with your hair. It was another thing too that my mother talked a lot about, the evil eye in that same way, and how watch how women will come up in your hair and they'll be like, your hair is so pretty. Mm-hmm. But really what they're doing is,
that's why I keep my hair up.
There you
honestly,
go.
Because now from this transit, go ahead what you were saying. So what they were doing.
No. But so in a sense, they're putting that evil eye on you. They kind of, trying to mess with your spirit. So here and black folks, and I have to bring it to y'all real rooted and the truth. And I think that to have the folklore behind these products, because they really should be marketed in that way. They are Southern. From the Rudy.
Yeah. My husband came up with the name. What's the name not the name, but the subtitle.
Right.
From the root to your roots.
See, and I did not
He's
know
so creative.
that. But this is what I'm saying. I did not even know that. But what did I tell you when she never gave me the backstory. She never said it was Southern. I don't remember if she said it was herbs or not. I said, what kind of Southern country? This grandma.
She did.
This grandma stuff. Grandma, where it smells a little like, ooh, but you like, oh, that's about to work. That's like that castor oil that you get.
That's exactly what I thought when you said that.
You're like, oh, it's going to go down. Them good herbs, like the Dr. Sadie herbs. So them good herbs, they don't taste that good. But God dang it, you be like, hallelujah. Potent. So if you want some potential on your hair, have these potent products.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Another just quick side point. That's why I keep my hair up. Now that does also speak to your vibe and your frequency. I do keep my hair up because I don't want people tend to try to reach out and touch your hair.
This is true.
However, at the same time, I don't want to hide my hair.
Right.
So I am kind of maybe even changing my thought process around that.
That's right.
But I want to be able to have my hair out and repel the people from.
There you go.
Even being in my anywhere near me.
Well, and you know what that's doing, and you do that through your vibration.
Exactly.
So this is like holistic in every way, and I love it. Talk to these ladies, okay?
Yeah.
So step one is we want to pre-poo.
Pre-poo
so
your hair with the herbal hair oil.
With the herbal hair oil. And she told you all the ways to take care of your hair while pre-pooing.
That's right.
Okay. Step two. Now we're on the black soap.
You in the shower, you shampoo, and you letting that water run over your hair. I mean, if you have time, let that water soak your hair for 5 to 10 minutes, and that's all you're doing. Run it over. You just letting that water drench because our hair has to absorb everything that we put on. It needs time to take it in the inside. So that's another thing. These products and others like them moisturize the inside of your hair. It does not seal up your hair and then just moisturize it from the outside. It goes really inside, wonderful. Just like your food. It goes inside of the hair shaft and moisturizes it that way. And so you need to apply it and give it time to do the work.
That's excellent.
So you give the water time to get inside of your hair. And again, so I know some of y'all probably heard of like low porosity versus high porosity hair. Again, know yourself. So if your hair can absorb the water that fast and absorb the oils and the butters that fast, that's good. If your hair does not do that, if it's low porosity, I have low porosity hair, many of us actually do, then you need to give your hair time to absorb anything that you give it. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that tip.
You're
so even in the
welcome.
preparation, this is even
All
before
of
the
it.
shampooing, you got to give it a
All
chance.
of it.
I
Now
love
again, do you have the time this week? Might not.
Right.
That's okay, actually.
Right. That's right.
The short time is perfectly okay.
Something is better than nothing.
It really is.
Okay.
Yeah, it really is. Especially when you're using good quality products like these. You can do a little something and turn it into a whole lot of
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do.
Mm-hmm. Take a little bit of something.
You know what
a
I'm
little
saying?
bit of nothing.
Nothing.
How they say it?
Nothing,
nothing to something.
Yeah, we take
something like
turn
that.
nothing to something. That's right. That's what we do.
Yeah. So that was it for the shampoo.
Okay.
Keep that hair in your hand. Your tips. Rub this. Then do the water to rinse it. Even when you're rinsing it. Oh, when you rinse, use your fingers. Make sure you're getting all of that out, and it'll just come down. It'll fall out. It'll come out. The dirt will come out.
Okay.
Yeah, and so then you're gonna deep condition your hair again. Know your hair. Yeah.
Everything.
I love this.
This
stuff.
is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I brought this for you.
You
just said you need another.
This the smell.
I love it. Yeah. I love
it's so rootsy.
It's really more like a mud mask.
It's a mud. Like I wanted to show you the consistency.
It is.
It's
thick.
a mud. It's thick, and that's why you want it. It's the. I can't make one this thick and it's delicious. And that smell is just. It is. Your fragrances are very consistent in your line, and I really love it. It's not like she pulled on some flowers out of it or something. This is roots, and you just. I love it. The herbs and rosemaries. I got to just smell it again. You go on, talk about
I love it.
Tell them about it, girl.
So you don't need a lot.
Like
however, you don't need a lot. However, if you're repairing and revitalizing your hair, you might want to do a little bit more. If you're in the beginning process.
Let me show you how much I use. I only did it one time. Let's be real. I did it once. This is the same jar.
She glopped
That's
it
how
out.
much I got. It's a whole side is missing. It was fun. And it keeps though. It still smells amazing.
Yeah, it definitely keeps.
Yeah. So I got two now.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, we done shampooing your hair. You're gonna want to go ahead and do this while your hair is drenched, right? You go ahead and lather it on, put it on, rub it in, get it on every strand. Another opportunity to start to detangle, get through there. This is coating all of your hair. If your ends are like deadish, grab some, pat it on them ends. Let those ends be very, very, very covered.
Very important.
And so what else is there important about the conditioning? So you can let this conditioner sit from 5 minutes. I mean, for real, seriously. Covered it, put the plastic cap on. Have this stuff sitting on your little shelf outside your shower so that you're not having to get out the shower and go back and forth. Also, this is important. You're washing your hair and your tools. We're going to get to all of this. So you're washing your hair. If you have a space heater, put it in the bathroom with you. When you're washing your hair, cut that water on and off. You don't want to let your water run out before you get to the end of this process. Whenever you have an opportunity, you can cut the water off. Just cut it off. Have that space heater on. Don't have your exhaust fan on. If you know yourself, right? Don't pass out in the bathroom. But I cut my exhaust fan off. I cut the space heater on. And so it's really hot in there. So when I had to cut the water off, I don't get cold.
Gotcha. I'll put your website in the description box as well, comment box as well.
So y'all just started my website because again, she's inspiring me to get my products out.
I don't play.
We sell to repeat customers and locals. I repeat customers. That's it. And I'm ready to expand. Then she mentions it.
You got a baby to feed, and this is your gift. And we need to know about your gift.
And
so it's www.simpleelements.
11.
Right, 11.
Let me grab it.
Wix sites, because we want to make sure. Because I know some of y'all is, y'all can stay for the awesome you can, because we in this. So I'm excited. I love this. And I want to make sure that you can go to her. So I want y'all to do your sister a favor. I want to actually have y'all go to the site and click on the link.
Oh, yeah. Tell me, does it work?
Right. Does it work? Exactly. So now it is
I'm new to the internet, y'all.
Yeah, so she working it. So now it's in it. So it's clickable now because it's in the comment box. So if y'all go, and if I spelled it right,
which
looks like I
under
do.
construction, it should say, let you know that site will be fully up, ready for purchases soon. You should see like the messages and stuff.
Great. Okay, good.
That's exciting.
Yes.
So yeah, you can put your conditioner in for 5 minutes all the way up to overnight. Again, know yourself, know your other obligations and responsibilities and how much time you have. Those are gonna be the two most important things, you know. So if you know you gotta be somewhere in the morning, don't leave it on overnight, and then you gotta do all your hair in the morning. If you know that you don't want to have, you know, you put it on, you leave it on overnight, right? You get into bed, you're gonna have to wrap their hair up. This is real potent, thick stuff. You don't want to mess your sheets up, so you have to wrap your hair a lot, probably 3 scarves, you know, maybe even a plastic cap on the bottom layer. And so if you do that, you have to know, are you going to be able to sleep comfortably like that? I can't, so I don't ever put it on overnight. I do it. I will wash my hair in the morning, and then do my deep condition and then let it sit 8 hours till the evening, right? That counts as overnight, right? And so I know myself, so I know what I can do. But you can even do the 5 minutes. Let's say you don't have any time at all. Put that cap on, and mind you haven't even taken a shower yet. So put that cap on, put your hat on. That's all sitting on the shelf. You just grab it. You can hang it over the curtain rod if you don't have the shelf, right? And then take a bath, with a shower, and then rinse it out. Again, rinsing it out is the same. You letting that water run down and you just getting it out. Now, this is very important. So these are potent products. This is not L'Oreal. Is that hair or makeup?
I'm sure. I think we know L'Oreal or whoever, Pantene.
They don't sell it at CVS.
Whatever they sell at CVS that don't have your picture on, even if it do, it still might be for you.
It might be a little iffy, right? Mm-hmm. So, the difference in these things is that they do not just rinse out of your hair. Okay, your hair is going to cling onto them for dear life. Okay,
and I love that.
I do too. Now you have to again know yourself, know what you got to do, know how you're going to wear your hair. Now you're going to wear your hair out in a twist out, and you're not going to get some of that oil out your hair. You're going to mess your shirt up, right? You got to think about that. If you can wear your hair up and you just want to get all the moisture this week, leave the oil in, it really depends on what you can and want to do.
Gotcha.
Me personally, I like to get some of the oil out. So again, because this is not your regular shampoo, you can actually go back with the black soap shampoo after you have deep conditioning, because remember the deep conditioner and all the products go inside of your hair. So once it has done its job, it's done. It's not just superficially coating your hair. It has fed your hair, and so the process is already over. And so you can go. I go back and I take a little bit of shampoo, enough to get that oily feeling off. Mm-hmm. Another point, so we don't forget things. Get your drain cover, okay? Once you get into the natural products, not only for your hair, but your skin, your herbal baths, all of that stuff, you have to cover your drain. Sometimes we forget about that because it doesn't impact you for a few years, maybe. Depending on your drain system, maybe a few months, could be next week, right?
He came a couple of times, so then. Mm-hmm.
So
she told me I didn't even know I could get one. Like it's like it stands up, like it's like poked out. I didn't even know. Like Amazon, I'm about to order that. Because this is the ridiculous. Because that drain is you don't need to go through all that. you gotta stop
the oil from going down the drain. It's hitting water, right? When you rinse the oil, it's gonna hit the water, so the oil actually is gonna clump together. So it's really easy to keep that out of your drain system, and you're definitely going to want to do that. In that regards to your hair too, when you're washing your hair, you're going to have shedding. Shedding is very natural. You need to get your shed hairs out of your hair, because what they do is they already unattached from your root. Now they're wrapping around this hair, beautiful coily hair that you have. You have to get them out. That's why detangling is important. I do favor finger detangling depending on where your hair is. You may be able to do the combs and the brushes. I do that sometimes, but it's really a delicate process. And if you do brush it, it needs to be like when your hair is really pliable and not. You don't ever. That's the one thing I was gonna say. You never want to hear your hair go. It's not supposed to do that. That is called breakage. That is it breaking off.
I've been doing that when I pick my afro out because it's dry. You hear it. I'll just be going with it. But she's right. Don't do that. Mm-hmm. And by the way, Dark and Lovely says website coming soon. That's what it should say, right?
Oh, you see the ocean pick.
Is on there. Actually wonderful. So So while you're okay, so good. We're gonna go. So then we're gonna take the questions
Wasn't
from
that
the
ocean
ladies.
picture cute?
Yeah, she said, "Hey, it was a representation of her." So,
Yes, it really was. And
yes.
I got the blue.
I was gonna say the blue and the what is that one?
Oh, these are opalite earrings. Y'all gotta see these. They are so cute.
They're
gorgeous.
My
goodness, I love them.
I do too.
Thank you, thank you. So
we got to deep condition.
So yeah, you do your deep condition, and
how long do we let it sit?
Anywhere from 5 minutes while you're showering. If you want to take a longer shower, actually, what I do is I shower, shave, exfoliate. I do my whole beauty regimen, and this is why I bring the heater in and I cut the water off because I'm gonna need this water. That's right. At the end of my shower. Right. So you could do your whole thing that day if you had time. Right. Work with your time. Don't waste your time. That's right. Do the little bits of anything that you can do. It's better than saying, I don't have time to do the small option. Right. So yes. So yeah, prepping your hair for styling. So now you've rinsed out your conditioner. If you don't want it to have so much of an oily residue, depending on you, you may want to hit it with the shampoo, the black soap shampoo again. Can't just use no regular shampoo on that. That's going to negate what you did. Yeah, so now this is prepping your hair for styling, and this is definitely a 4C hair tip. What I do is I go ahead, I let that water run, and I have it in sections now, usually about 4, 2 up here, 2 back here. And in this section, I will maybe make it into 3 different big 2-strand twists. And I'll go ahead and separate it, clip it back. We'll talk about the tools that you need too. And you just go ahead, and the water is running down your hair. It is detangling your hair. It's keeping it stretched. And you're putting a very, very smooth twist in. It's going to be very, there are not going to be any knots in there. It's just going to be extremely smooth. You twist it all the way down. And you do that all around your whole head. So I end up having about 12 twists. I'm between 10 and 12 twists on my whole head. And I let it do it when my hair is soaking. It's soaking wet. So now my hair is flawless heavy. All right. And that's it for the shower part. Okay. You get a cotton t-shirt. It's also important what you it's so important what you put on your hair. I know we're talking about it really works so well. Right. Without drying, it absorbs the water, extra water, but it doesn't dry. It doesn't dry your hair. That's what I do when I say I got my hair in about 9 braids. I wet them every morning or every other morning, depending on what I need. Today I wet them, but then I put the t-shirt on. Just to get that little extra, and then I put a silk little cap on, and then the head wrap. So that's the other part. I don't just put the head wrap on my hair. Head wrap right on your hair. I got to protect a barrier between this and the head wrap. But getting that extra water out, that's how people say, well, if I wet my hair in the morning, you don't have to. But if you could, if you have time to put that t-shirt on, it will absorb it enough where you're not dripping. You almost feel like your hair's pretty good. Right, yeah. So yep. And so I love the t-shirt. That's a game changer. Don't just use the towel. No. Actually, don't use the towel. Don't use the towel. Definitely don't do the microfiber. We were saying how all of us have probably had, again, this is a Dollar Tree, y'all. That microfiber that towel thing that you go and clip in the back. It's for white girls. It's for white people. Period. We for clear. That's why I got a white lady on the package, just so you know it wasn't for you. But I bought that in anyway. I came out with that. She's like, no, boo. No, dear. That's not going to work. Okay. I was like, ooh, okay. I'm gonna upgrade on my tools. I gotta get a tool. And she got all these beautiful scarves. I don't know why she's choosing to wear that little ugly microfiber. Like, you the queen of fabrics and scarves. What was up with that ish? I didn't understand. I cannot. I was sleeping. But because it's cute. She likes the spy feeling. So with the little wrap, And it was yellow. Just wrap and yellow and blue, like it's colored. It was dope. It was like cute. She ain't lying. It was a cute thing. She liked the spy feeling. I know what she got going. I know it was a spy thing. You are so funny. Oh my goodness. Yes. So now you done put your t-shirt on, leave it on, tie it in a knot in the back. Y'all know how we tie our hair up. Put the t-shirt on, make the little Lauryn Hill bun in the back, and get out, right? And again, saving time, right? Absolutely use oils on your body in the shower. If you don't have time to put on your shea butter. I know how much we all love shea butter. I love shea butter. Okay? It's a staple. If they had took the shea butter out the world, I don't even know what I would do. I don't even think about that. Let me change that frequency because that was so not good. I can't live like no shea butter. We both was like, oh,
queen. No, it's high vibe.
We're going to have to shut
high
it down.
Oh, yeah.
Shut it down.
Oh, yeah. Shea butter is
here to stay. Shea butter to stay. Yeah.
It's our stuff.
Okay. So if you already wasted too much time with your hair routine, right? You might not have too much time to get dressed, right? So what you can do is you still stand in the shower. You know, wrap your hair up so the water is not dripping all over your body. You put the cotton t-shirt on, and you just get oil, whatever oil your skin likes. You might like coconut, you might like avocado, you might like olive, you might like grapeseed. Tip: grapeseed, sunflower seed oil are very affordable. Yes. You can get those at literally like everywhere. Grapeseed is very good with heat resistance. It's high. It's quite close behind avocado oil if you want to protect your hair from heat damage.
And it's inexpensive, which is great.
And it's inexpensive.
Yes.
Because avocado oil is expensive.
Yeah, it is expensive.
And so grapeseed oil is inexpensive. It's actually one of my favorite oils.
Good. Okay.
And so have a bottle, you know, something like this to squeeze, because you don't want to be all over the place trying to pump. You know, get your tools right. You know,
get your tools right.
Get your little something to squeeze. Put your oil in there. Right, you're still wet. Rub this all over your body. It's gonna combine with the water, right? You take your towel, you take your towel, pat yourself down, you're moisturized. You don't have to put your shea butter on. You might want to tap them feet, you know.
Right, you don't know. You don't know ashy feet. You know how we like it.
Tap a couple areas with your shea butter. You know,
that's it.
Do it like that. That's another thing my mom taught me. You know those loofahs on the stick?
Right.
The ones that are like sewn together. They make them look like this.
Yeah.
Put your shea butter on there because you know you can't reach your back
good.
Put your shea butter on there like this.
That's such a great. Do you know? I used to say, I ain't gonna tell you. I was gonna give you information about being a man, but well, it was being a man, and like I was thinking, like, God dang it, like what my back looked like back then, like, like I wonder if it's dry because I'm so moisturized. Like I don't need a man just to rub the shea butter on my back. I wonder what my skin look like. I wonder what it look like. I don't know. So I'm with you. So you mean I didn't have to wait for a man? I could have just got the damn thing. I didn't know.
Get the loofah on a stick. Put the shea butter on there. And then the other good thing is you don't have to put it on there every time because it gets all stuck in the fibers. You rush it. Boom. Throw it on there. Go.
There you go.
Manage your time. You have time to go make your green juices.
Yeah.
You're not going to spend all that time in the bathroom trying to get cute.
There you go.
And then come out looking okay.
I was trying to come looking okay.
Come on, because you were stressed. Come on, what you was talking about yesterday. You were stressed while you were doing. Don't even do it while you in that mood.
That's right.
Don't even do your hair while you're in a terrible mood. Now you can get in the shower and wash away that mood. Ooh, talk about water. Talk about water washing away. When you are drenching that hair and letting that hair rinse, let the water wash away that pain. Let the water wash away that mood. You know, get on that high vibe. It will cleanse you. It will heal you. I'm telling y'all, showers can be spiritual too. You know, she got us on these baths, but these showers can get you to when you don't have your time.
Yes, I've been doing some more baths lately. I mean showers, and I've been loving it. It's been so good for me. So yes, darling, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so so now you're getting dressed, right? Okay, do that. Now your hair has had time to get less, it's not dripping anymore.
Right. Let me see
so the next product is going to be the sealant oil. And this is when you're also going to do your hair. So my hair is now in these big, right, 10 to 12 twists. It has let out some of that water.
Right.
I take this sealant. And y'all bear with me because this is not my...
Oh, yeah, let me hear.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the Simple Elements beautifying the body and spirit sealant / scalp oil. You can't really see that, but that's what it is. But you do see it's in a pump bottle. This stuff right here.
Fantastic.
That's
my favorite, I think.
I like, you know what I love about it? I love the thickness. This is not somebody who took the cheapest oils they can find.
I do value
my God, I could tell. This is not that. Like, let me just put the cheapest oils I can find. This has so much substance. And again, the consistency of the fragrance and that whole kind of, root kind of vibe.
This is a part of we're definitely gonna say this is a part of the medicated line.
This is the medicated line.
This is healing.
This is healing. Completely. When my hair after that one thing was it was just throbbing, and it was like deeper than I think just a skin thing. I think it was just it really took me out. And but I remember my scalp literally was kind of throbbing, And when she came and it was the first one, which was the pre-poo.
The herbal hair
the herbal hair oil.
Mm-hmm.
And then ended it with this at the night.
Yep.
My hair was back, and I felt back. So great.
It will rejuvenate.
Yeah, it's very rejuvenating. That's it.
And it really does feel spiritual. The way that, and that's so I love what you were saying about the scalp and really connecting that crown.
Yes,
it feels amazing. That's another thing I didn't touch on. Get your scalp clean.
Yes.
Do not be scrubbing your hair when you shampoo it. Even when you're putting all these oils and you do the pre-poo. Get your scalp important because we get that loosened up so they can breathe. It really does breathe, like you were saying.
Breathe,
and so that really is so important. That is so important.
Yes.
So now you're ready to do your hair. I'm not a hairstylist. I don't necessarily know how to do hair. Okay, I just wear my hair like this and in 2-strand twists. Y'all may have a little bit more gift and talent for hairstyles. I'm trying to get there. So if you want to leave any tips or your favorite YouTubes that do hair, let us know. But I just go ahead and put it in 2-strand twists. So I have the big 10 ones, right, that I put in the shower with the water running down, helping me to get them nice and smooth and stretching my hair out. And then I just go ahead and I start dividing them and make them into smaller ones.
Yeah, and you wear that for the week until you wash it.
So depends on what I got going on. I might be going on date night in 2 days. Right. I might be going anywhere, and I wanna look different. Again, taking care of ourselves, loving how we're looking. I go with the flow, but I do say probably at least 70% of the month I have in those smaller 2-strand twists. And as you're going down, so when you take out each twist, right? You're going to grab the sealing oil, get that scalp real good with the oil, and run that oil down the hair. This is sealing and all that good stuff that you just did for your hair. And then you're going to make your twists.
It just turned out very beautiful. And
it really does. Yeah.
It's supple. So let's get some of these comments, questions, and get some folks in. And I'm sure they're going to have questions for you. So, hey, S. Ingram. So tomorrow, from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., we will be back again with S. Ingram Shamel. Yeah, she's going to be our guest, and she's the financial advisor for financial aid.
I didn't hear about that.
She graduated from UNC.
Oh, UNC Chapel Hill. I did hear you say that.
Yes. So, what did you do UNC too?
Charlotte.
You did Charlotte.
UNC Charlotte.
UNC Charlotte, yes. Good afternoon,
I didn't graduate.
Ladies. That's okay. You was there.
I was there.
She was there. Hey, Sean Diallo, all the way from Africa, dark and lovely, giving us the greetings. Hey, Goonies Girl actually going to be on.
Over here.
Yeah, Goonies Girl is going to actually be on our next Friday after Shamel, and she's an attorney.
This is so exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be very much helpful. So DJ, hey DJ, we need DJ Queen, a female DJ.
Oh.
We need to get her on. Hola, nenas. Hola to you, Shelly.
Hola.
Hey, Queen Ariana, how are you, darling? M Love says, peace, beautiful queens. Peace to you. Queen says, they are always trying to dim the black woman, but she has the best everything. Come on, Queen. There's soul within us that they can't touch. Okay. Queen. And yes, 1,000%. That's right, period. And it's the truth. And hey, loving it, says Sean. Good. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Emma. Shamel says, wow, yes, the soft spot is real, right? Like, share, subscribe. Y'all, don't forget to hit that like button to share, to subscribe. This is the Live Free TV. Hey, says Lakeisha. Is there a shelf life to natural products with herbs? Great question.
So, for anything, so when you add water to a product, you will need to add a preservative. There are also natural preservatives. These products don't have water in them. So with the dry herbs, even with fresh herbs, as long as you extract the water.
Yeah, because mine is still going. Mine has not been refrigerated, and it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
It doesn't need to be refrigerated.
So I love this, the water.
However, we will get around to what you specifically do to regrow your edges. That product, it does need to be refrigerated. However, I'm glad you brought that up because I have 2 varieties of that. So there is a perishable one and a non-perishable one. And so y'all, if you hear this part, let me know what you think I should put on the website or what I should do. I have the option to do both. I personally think that having a refrigerator product makes it a little bit inconvenient. Of course, for me and my home and for my local customers, I don't have no problem doing that. But sending it off, I think that'd be inconvenient for people. And so yeah.
But that's great. So okay. So DJ Queen says, I need this product because my hair is real thin in the top and sides.
Well, send us an email. If you go to the link where they included the website, I have my email address for the business. Send us an email, and I will keep you updated on when it's ready to order online.
Yeah, and I'll put that link up for sure again. MP says, this is a wonderful conversation. Thanks for the tools and tips. Sissy, I will never, and I mean never forget when you threw the wig off and it was laying on the back seat of the car. Girl, do you remember that?
I missed it.
Oh yeah, girl. This is like another time I tried to have wigs. And I said it lasted about I won't even call an hour. It was like I just told them the next scene. That bad boy was in the back. I was like, we good. And it was summertime in North Carolina. So
I knew you were right. I know you were.
It was like nice. MP, great. Okay, thank you. Okay. MP says, great conversation and wonderful tips for our crowns. Thank you. You are very welcome. I had to have her on, y'all. KB, I see excited. You. I haven't washed and deconditioned my braids while they're in. And see, K, thank you. I don't worry about them getting frizzy because that's what my natural hair does. KB, I promise y'all, thank you that I will wash and condition my hair.
Keep that scalp clean.
Right, with them braids. And I wash
if
my hair was still growing with the neglect, can you imagine what it's going to look like?
In person, her hair is not how she made me feel a little bit like, oh my gosh, what's going on? I was a little tad bit worried. And when I see her hair, I'm telling you the resilience of our hair. Y'all remember that one plant? Which one was the plant that when all the other plants, suffered that you had, and that one plant was
it's always what everybody got one because I sure do.
Right.
Sure do.
Her hair is so y'all are gonna be so. When they give your hair, I am excited. Like, thank
you. You know what? I agree that our hair is probably, we got a resilient hair, and no matter where you went or where you thought, it can come back. So
it really can.
I do. Thank you for that, and I'm gonna definitely wash it and wet it. I was gonna say, when my hair looked the best after the first time was when I did them, and I went to DR for those 2 months. Because I was in the humidity and I was in that ocean for all the time. Yeah. My hair was the thickest, right. The afro was so thick.
Yep,
and then it was key. And then I went to the Haitian guy and that was all she wrote. Because he took them edges and it was gone. And so I've been missing it. Y'all cute. Thank you. Yes, so that's real stuff. Wait, she looks familiar. Oh yeah, she was asking about you. She says, "Nice."
Yeah, girl, you know me from Instagram.
Her name Teresa. No,
my name's Kendra.
Kendra.
You know Lisa me from Instagram.
Oh yeah,
okay. I don't know my Instagram name. Shaka something.
Okay. I need that mask for the hair is everything.
Lovely.
Y'all bringing me some joy today. I'm here for all of it.
Yay!
Thank you, Kay, Melon and Rich, sending the love. Okay, so that again is the website.
It's not going to be so complicated in the future.
Right.
I got to figure this all out.
But at least it's there, so you created it, so it is there. So I'm excited too. I just did. It's not working. Okay, so you went on, it wasn't working. But somebody else went on. Yeah, it should say under construction, right? Or something. Yeah. Because the other sister went on and it said exactly what
it had a business name and some ocean waves and
But you know what? I put an HTTPS. Take out the S because sometimes it doesn't work with the S. So try take out the S and I think you should find it. Uniquely beautiful. That's right. Us, right? Melanie, this is wonderful, says Carlette. The energy of you two together is intoxicating. Thank you. We be rolling, girls. We be rolling.
It's so fun.
Dark and Lovely says, it says website coming soon. Yes, love the ocean pit. Yes. Akita Grand Rising Queen of Family to you too. Nice, says Akita. Regal Nay. Hey, Queen. Laugh out loud, she says, Dark and Lovely. I'm throwing it in the trash. I'm done. You doing something good. Oh, I think it was the Dollar Tree thing. I don't know. Super funny, ladies. Thank you, Akita. I have 10 pounds now. We talking about that shea butter, girl. Love the shea. Black women that shea, we like, woo, wait a second now. That'll get that ash out. Hemp. Hemp.
Need it. Yeah, the hemp oil, I think is what they're talking about. Oh,
that hemp oil. Yes. Hemp oil is another one. Okay. Good. Avocado, right, for sure. Mm-hmm. Thank you. The love, we accept it. Those hearts, we love them. Okay, let's say.
Start with the feet.
Start with the feet. Yeah, that's right.
The moisturizer.
Yes, that's right. Hey, Marilyn. Ain't seen you in a while. Hey, Akita. Let's see, we do. I have to make time to make that green juice. Yes,
Me
Quinn.
too.
She was feeling you. Yes. I'm going to make one for you when we're done. I'm going to have a nice smoothie from fresh. She gets the benefits. Okay, spiritual shower. Yes, ma'am. That's right, those showers. The loofah conversation was hilarious. Girl, I'm seriously thinking like, oh, I can get a man there. I can do my bed. Where can this line be found? So we'll put up the website again. It's lovely. Go Bruins. Is that what school you went to? Is Bruins team?
No.
No, you're not the Bruins?
I don't know what that is.
No. What's your team?
They were the Niners.
UCLA. Okay, UCLA. Thank you. Okay, thanks for the tips. You are very, very welcome. So let's see. How often should we cold wash our hair?
So that's actually a good one. So I actually by the time I get in the shower, when I do the twist, I be running out of water, hot water. So technically, that's the point where I put the cold water on, and it does close back up the hair cuticle.
And
so you do again know yourself, know your hair. Your hair may really like that. My hair actually does really like it. I don't do it intentionally.
Yeah.
But my hair does love it.
Yeah,
so
mine does too.
When you do those twists right at the end in the shower, maybe let that be cooler water.
Good question. Arlene says, how about the locks? How do I do them? The same? Is it friendly to locks?
Right, okay. So it is. So my husband has locks.
Right.
And very long locks. And my sister has locks, and we use the same products in their hair. It helps so much with the scalp. You know?
And that scalp is where real true growth comes from. Right?
It really is. It really, really is.
That's
absolutely.
Great. That's a great question. Yes, my microfiber towel.
The microfiber towel. Yeah, let it go.
She's like, girl, you guys are so beautiful. Just popping in to say hi. Thank you, darling Maya.
That's so sweet.
So, ladies, let's get their website again. I'm going to pull it up because I know. So here is the website. Let me just make sure I get it. It's here. It's right there. So that's the website, but they can't click on that. I got to go back to the comment. And also, y'all, if you'll go through the comment section, you'll be able to click there as well. So you can click it in the comment section, which I already put it in, and it's also right here as well. Kendra, let me just say, when I say I had so much dang fun, I had so much fun. So we're going to go just quickly. So the first, she got it's 5 steps, and one of them is the actual curing. Right. So the first step is the herbal hair oil.
Pre-pooing with
Pre-pooing, exactly.
Pre-shampoo.
So before you shampoo, you oil
get your hair saturated with that. Dampen it with a little spray bottle.
And that's a good point. I was saying, so some people, I always forget, I never actually wet it first. I always go right in with the pre-poo. Would you recommend?
Dampen it first with the spray bottle. It makes a difference.
I think it does too. Then she goes into with the black shampoo, which is the black soap
wash
shampoo.
Your hair. Let that water run down the hair and detangle it. Use your fingers, detangle it. Oh, also, depending on the health of your hair, know your hair. When you do the herbal hair pre-poo step, I actually would use a paddle brush and go ahead and detangle my hair with that. It's in a pretty good state right now, so it can handle that. There's no popping, snapping, or crackling. Right. Consider it. You can try using your tools of combs and brushes with that if you want.
And in the shower, of course.
Actually, I do that part of the sink.
Oh, you talk about the pre-poo. Oh, you talk about the pre-poo? Yes, the pre-poo is perfect. The pre-poo, thank you. And then, so
after you wash your hair.
Okay, step 3, right?
Herbal deep conditioner.
Herbal deep conditioner, step 3. And do you also, and then step 4 is the sealant / scalp
Well, you gotta rinse that out with shampoo, possibly, depending on how much oil you want.
Rinse up the conditioner.
And then get ready to get out the shower, right? Put the twist in. You don't have to do that again. It's depending on how you're going to style your hair. I stretch my hair out, though, to style it the best.
Right.
So there's no tangles. There's no breakage. And then, so then after your hair has dried some, it's so important. To me, this works best when your hair has dried some. So that's why I go ahead and get dressed, put that cotton t-shirt on, get dressed, then come back and oil your hair. You know, so it's not so much water.
That's a good point.
It's going to be, it literally feels like heaven.
Yeah.
You know,
I highly recommend it. I want to first of all thank you so much, darling.
Thank you for having me.
It was a blessing.
So excited.
Yeah, it was like I'm in my element. Talking to amazing people. I've met some goddamn geniuses while in North Carolina and just the South in general. And I want to bring that African American culture. Like I didn't know where we were going, but we going African American culture. For those that was not able to see the goddess, her interview was amazing, but that she was for a part of a course. So I'm gonna have my girl who edits to at least give us a little piece because we have gems in our community.
I love
and like I said, the South is it's my culture. So it's just I was up north, y'all, but I came home.
We forgot to do the regrowth oil.
Okay, so now we're going to talk. We're going to what they call it, wrap it up with the regrowth oil. Now, what's the regrowth oil?
So the regrowth oil is if you have your edges are gone, even if your crown is gone,
Do
anything
you
is
have
gone.
it with you?
No, because
I have.
Let me go and I tell them, and then it would just show.
Yes, because we got.
So this oil,
very important.
It is perishable. Yes, it is going to grow your edges back. It could happen as soon as 2 months, depending on your damage. Yes. But basically, what you're going to do, the recommended regimen for this is to put this oil on the affected area, which is typically right here, right at night. This stuff is potent.
This is potent. It's the bomb.
Yeah, and you shake it before you use it. This even has an expiration on it.
Yeah, it has expiration, and it's garlic. So I'm gonna tell you, right?
Yeah, one of the ingredients is garlic.
It stimulates that scalp. I got children because I forgot the last few nights to be doing it, so I got to make sure I do it. But the same night I felt my hair tingling. That's also why I want to
make the non-perishable one because it's easy if it could be in the bathroom with your other nighttime routine.
Because then you got to go down and remember that you missed 3 to 4 days doing that. I just pulled it out now. It's nice and cold though, which is good. Okay,
I know that feels
so this
good.
is the regrowth oil. So this would be like this really kind of step 5, right?
Yeah, they don't go with the weekly regimen.
That's
is a
true.
daily.
So this is
the daily regimen.
Talk about
the daily regimen. Okay, we're gonna wrap it. We're gonna go fast, y'all, because we just be cutting up. So you apply this every night. You are applying it like a ointment. It's an ointment. Okay, so you're putting it on, and then it's so important that when you wrap your hair at night that you're not leaving. So you might just put your regular scarf on, like if you put it on like this,
right?
When you sleep, it'll start to slide back, right? You have to protect your edges. One of the things you can do is put a separate scarf right here on your edges, then put your bonnet over top of that, or put your other scarf over top of that. You have to protect your edges.
Right.
And so
protect the edges. I love that. So that taking the extra care for the edges. Nobody ever told me that. But it makes so much sense. And then the bonnet or something over that.
For the hair.
For the hair. That is great. So like, share, subscribe, and donate, family. She's right. Because that helps me keep going. And Akita wants to know, how much is the kit? I would like to know the kit.
So yeah, I actually don't have a kit created with a price, but I need to make one. Yes. Yeah, this all needs to be together in a line, and they'll probably for the kit. I'll probably do like smaller sizes. Is that what people do?
Yeah, they can kind of try it out too.
I'm going to draft that up. Thank you
because
for that.
You know what? And Akita, why that's such a great question? Because it is something that they go together.
They do go together.
Even like I said, the consistency of the fragrance, the way the herbs are laid out, the whole bit. Like I got children because I never like if you didn't experience a culture before. And you had these products, you feel like you experiencing a Southern culture, something from old time. And it's the stuff, like I said, your grandmother, she knew with a surety when she told you to go get that herb, that it was going to do what she knew it was going to do. And your products really have that. So great question. Look forward to trying the line, sister, says Akita. Thank you. Yes. Oh my, that looks like the business. Yes.
It's great.
It is.
Also, and I can tell you right now, I just did a little bit of math in my head. A kit probably would run anywhere from $25 to $40. Just go ahead and get it in your mind.
There you go.
But I actually will sit down and draft up those numbers and stuff and figure that out.
Thank you for that.
It will be there.
Worth every penny. Wait till y'all gonna be like, you put us on.
And it lasts.
It lasts. Yeah. Very concentrated, yes.
So you rub that oil, the regrowth oil on for 5 to 10 minutes. Now this is something I also say, and this is so important. When you are rubbing your edges to get that hair to grow back, you're not rubbing like this. You're not even rubbing like this. You see how my skin is moving?
Right.
You're rubbing like this.
Wow. That's sensual.
Your skin, it is
because that's how we treat our hair.
The skin is not moving when you do that. You see, the skin is moving. The skin is not moving. You are just stimulating the blood right there.
Right.
Okay. You're not rubbing the hair back in. That's not happening. So you're just gentle with all of this. So you do that for 5 to 10 minutes every night. Cover that hair up. It is strong. So you may, now I find that in the morning the strong garlicky smell has dissipated, but sometimes it may not have. So you would just take a washcloth. You might need to put a little bit of black soap shampoo in there. You might not. And you just, again, gently wipe that off. Wipe that off. And go about your day. And I do it overnight. Yeah, it's very stimulating. It's very that's the easiest part probably. Yeah. And that's it. And I like to do it at night because it sits the longest.
Right, sits the longest. I love that. Okay, so
and then we talked about dampening the hair every day for the daily.
Right.
You can use this every day to add a little bit of moisture back if you're losing it, but the water adds the moisture for the most part. Yes. And then redo any twists that are starting to lock or loosen. This is important for the 4C sisters. Don't let your hair lock up. It's going to take you more time on your next wash day to get those gently get those twists out.
The twist that I did when you first did my hair.
Yep. They will lock.
They locked on me.
Especially as the hair is starting to rejuvenate because it's getting extra coils, extra curls.
And I was wetting it every day.
Oh yeah, it's going.
And I remember we wasn't doing it so tight from the root to twist.
Yeah,
so that hair. I was saying, oh my God, my hair. And I was wetting it and shaking it out. And by the end of the day, I said, oh, wait. So I did get it out. But you know what? Let me tell you again what happened. I was thinking it was going to be the hardest thing to get it out, the locks. Went underwater. Do not try to take tangles like that out your hair without going underwater. Yeah. I learned, went under the water.
And it came right out.
And it came right out. I was like,
smooth,
wow.
Like
someone said it's a struggle, but the struggle is not really even there.
It's the technique.
It's the technique. Go on, Queen. She ended it perfectly. It's not there need to be a struggle. So get that technique and you don't have it. Yeah. I want to thank you, y'all. So this is Live Free TV with Lisa Marie and Kendra Shaw. Like I said, I got so many amazing people for you, and she is the bomb. Like, I just love this energy and that we're having. So like, share, subscribe, comment, continue to comment. She'll be seeing your she's a family member, y'all. Like,
yeah,
she's one of y'all. Like she said, on my baby. Yeah. So wonderful husband, Black Love, married to a good-looking, beautiful, amazing Black man. That's a beautiful daughter. This is Black Love, honey. I make sure that I check the references now. You're like, who you with though? You can't go. Nah, I want to play. I love it. Don't matter who you with. If you care about us, it's all good. So I'll see you all in the next video, and Kendra will be on the other side, and then you'll be like, oh, that's Kendra. Like, oh, that's
be me.
Yeah. So, and we got other family members. Like I said, Goonies Girl will be here. We'll be Goonies Girl where she is. So it won't be live in person, but it'll be live, and we'll have her split screen, and we'll do the same thing with our doctor. And also Major Glam Beauty's coming on. So makeup artists, like,
I'm loving it.
Isn't this great?
I'm so excited.
We're just doing this. What? We so bad.
You doing this.
Oh, thank you. But you my sister. So
I know it.
I love you, ladies. We'll see you on the next video. I'm going to make this woman a beautiful, wonderful smoothie.
I'm so excited.
Yes, enjoy. Peace and blessings.